All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Second online tournament of the day for ILG Cup Season 3 WCC Rivals. 350 rupees on the line again. Same drill as the last one. Welcome to all the viewers. It is, of course, WCC Rivals. It is an online, mobile, esports ready cricket game. And we have SGDA, the champion from yesterday, who is going up against Aniel. This was the finals for the online tournament, I believe number 1 yesterday, which SGDA did win. This time, Aniel wins the toss and he decides to bowl first. A change in strategies maybe, not really sure. Once the SGDA take a crack at it. 2 right-hand batsmen. You usually like to go the left-hand, right-hand combination to kind of throw the bowler off, especially when it comes to where he's pitching the delivery, the kind of variations he goes with as well. Koi batao kaise khele ise? You can play these tournaments by registering free of cost. The link is in the description. There is 2 tournaments every day. One is at 3 to 4 o'clock. Second is at 4 to 5 o'clock. Free to register, but it's only for the first 8 players. So first come, first serve basis. Check the link, check if there are slots, and do go ahead and register right away. First ball over the wicket, left arm pace, and ooh, nice ball. The length, they're kind of deceiving SGDA, and it's a dot ball to open things up. Aniel, of course, is looking for some sweet revenge after losing out yesterday. This is going to be an in-swinger. It is on the pads, but he manages to smash it only down to fine leg for a quick 2. First run, actually it's just a single. First run on the board for SGDA. 2 balls down. Aniel. What's the play here? It's swinging in back towards the leg stump. Shot straight down towards deep mid wicket for a quick single. And Aniel is having the time of his life at this point of time. And that's going to be an outswinger, carries straight to the keeper. Looks like SGDA is going to continue to do the same. And ooh, doesn't manage to get the shot in time, and Aniel just continues to confuse SGDA. Has no idea what's coming his way. A variety of deliveries we've seen in the first 5 balls. 6-1 in swinger, let go by, and that's only 2 runs of the first over. Aniel, the strong showing there. Please speak Hindi. Unfortunately, I can't speak Hindi. My Hindi both कमजोर है, so apologize for that. This is why I'm doing English first place. Ball outside the off stump, should have been punished harder though. Goes just to the player on the inner ring. A quick single. Shot third man in position to cut the batsman from getting 2 there. That is hit very fine though, but fine leg should be able to come across and cut that down. Only the single. 4 runs, 4 more balls to go. This is a rough one for SGDA. Aniel's bowling has been out of this world. His line and length has been impeccable, and there is absolutely no room at all. SGDA, another dot ball. He can't seem to find that gap through the infield. Smashes it straight down to point. And now Aniel. What's this going to look like? It's wide outside the off stump. Let go by SGDA. Two more balls to go. This time in swinger, and it is hit straight down to extra cover. No runs. Last ball of the first innings. This has been the Aniel show. Only 4 runs of 11 balls. Finally, we do see a nice shot, but it's straight to the fielder. Their deep square leg cuts it off, and it's just the single. 5 runs on the board, 6 to win for Aniel. This is going to be a quick one. Aniel should easily make his way through to the finals, which will be starting immediately. We'll take a quick 2-minute break after this match, get the players in the lobby, and start off the finals right away. But getting back to this game, SGDA, he needs a miraculous bowling performance if he is to take this victory. What's the field setting here? He's going to have to keep all the fielders inside. As soon as he pushes the fielders towards the boundaries, that is a mistake. Because Aniel can just tap it towards the onside and keep taking 2s. He doesn't need to do anything fancy. And that length, yeah, that's exactly what he's probably going to do. There you go. Shot towards deep mid wicket, and he's going to scramble back for 2 runs. He's going to be more than happy to just keep repeating this again and again. It just needs the 4 runs. Second ball, same length, and it's gonna pretty much get the same treatment again. Quick 2 on the onside, and that is gonna bring it down to 2 runs to win here in the semi-final. I guess the players will have to rejoin back, I guess, by the looks of things. Yeah, I think we're going to just restart this game back up. There was 4 more balls to go with only 2 runs to win. So Aniel, I guess, we're going to quickly load this game back up for the last ball. But I believe we will just come back in with the finals itself. Don't go anywhere. We'll take a quick break. BRB in just a bit.
you to myself. Oh, I just want you to.
All right, welcome back, guys. Is it real commentary? Yes, it is. My name is Shade Slayer, and I'm the one who's bringing you the casts every day. So, a quick update. It so happens that Anil's opponent, his internet's a little unstable, which is why he ended up DCing, and the victory goes to Anil there. The player did forfeit and said, you know what, 2 runs of 10 balls, Anil's gonna win it anyway. So, we move on to the finals. Rudra, the winner from the tournament earlier, is gonna be going up against Anil. And I'm gonna say Anil's got the edge here. Tournaments yesterday as well, Anil did come in second in the first one, and he did win the second tourney of the day. And today, he didn't play the first one, I believe. Is only going to be playing the second, or if I'm not sure if he got knocked out in the bracket that is happening off stream. But here he finds himself in the final versus Rudra. Default training, of course, 2 overs, and we will have Rudra batting first. Anil has got his standard field setting. Those left arm in swingers. There is a lot of room made, and that is straight behind the wicket keeper for a 4. No fielder could have ever stopped that. Makes himself room, just swings straight up behind the wicket. And you see an immediate change from Anil. It's gonna come around the wicket with the left arm seamer. It's at the pads. Nice shot though. Over cover for 4. Rudra opens up with 2 boundaries in the first 2 balls. Let's see if we see a switch up. It's an in-swinger, but there's a lot of room made. This time he's unable to get it as fine. He'll manage to get back for a quick 2. Now, the batsman was well and truly inside the crease. Looks like he'll switch it up and move back over the wicket. This time it's an outswinger, and it's the same result. He manages to get the top edge over the keeper for another 4 behind the stumps. 13 runs, 4 balls. There's a player. He's going to follow him towards the off stump. Smashes it away towards the fielder on the inner ring. So it's just going to be the single. Manages to find the fielder at square leg this time. He's gonna miss the fielder. Doesn't manages to stop that. There's a fielder coming all the way from long leg, cuts it off, and that is gonna be 2 runs on the board, I believe, to end the first over. Decent stuff actually from Anil there. Rudra, despite managing to get off to a hot start there, manages to whiff a couple of shots there at the end. And that does mean that he's going to be getting some 20 runs in the first over. It's not an ideal start. Field is going to be switched around a bit by Anil. There you go. It's actually 17 runs only. And he's going to go for a lot of fielders on the boundaries. First ball. It's going to be an outswinger, smashed away towards long leg for a quick 2. Rudra hasn't been able to find the lofts. There are, of course, gaps in this field. deep extra cover. There's also deep mid wicket. A lot of areas that he can go for. But he's unfortunately not been able to find those gaps. But this time a wide ball. Lucky that the keeper manages to collect that, else it would have been 4 byes. But as things stand, 1.3 is just the 23. As long as Anil can restrict Rudra to less than 40 in the overall total, he's going to be very happy. If he gets less than 30, that's going to be an absolute bonus. Coming back around the wicket, in swinger, and it's a dot ball. Rudra, not sure what the plan there was. I think he was trying to hit it on the offside, and unfortunately the ball was just too close to the body, and the batsman just ends up fending it off. And that's a dot ball, a very valuable one at that for Anil. This time he smashes it over cover for a 4. Makes some room towards the onside, and it was a pretty easy shot there. 27, last ball incoming for Rudra's innings. See how this plays off. It's an in-swinger, and it's the same end result. Smashed over cover for another 4, and that is going to bring the total up to 31, with Anil requiring 32 to be crowned champion of the second tournament for the day for ILG Cup Season 3 WCC Rivals Online. Looking at the field settings, a lot of fielders on the onside boundary, but offside they're all inside the circle. So looks like he's gonna go straight towards the off stump, smashed away towards deep mid wicket for 2 runs. Anil gets himself on the scorecard from the get-go with the 2 runs. Rudra, he needs to prevent Anil from getting those boundaries, from getting the 6s. He needs to try and choke Anil into doing something risky for those runs, and I would say that is his best bet at winning these finals. He's off to a good start, only 4 runs of the first 2, and as long as he can keep mixing it up, keep Anil guessing, ensuring that he cannot get those loft shots in, get the big ones, get the boundaries and the 6s, I think he's in a good position. This time it is going to be wide outside off stump, and that's going to be an edge. Beats shot third man for a 4. That was unfortunate there for Rudra. He just about managed to beat the shot third man there, else that would have been just a single again. But Anil is going to be happy with that. He makes himself room on the onside, and he has hit that right from the middle of the bat towards long off for a 6. What a shot indeed from Anil, and that should be a big relief now. 14 runs of 4 balls. He's managed to get 10 of the last 2, and Rudra slowly but surely under a lot of pressure now. A quick flick towards the onside for 2 runs. 16 on the board. Last ball incoming. Rudra here needs a dot ball. He needs to dig deep, find himself a dot ball, or at the best maybe just a single. And he manages to get exactly that, just the 1. Actually, they should be able to scramble back for 2, but Rudra's going to be pretty okay with that. 18 runs off the first over. He's going to go over for Right arm around the wicket. 14 runs required for Aniel. And he's going to go for a short one. It's a pole shot. And it might be able to pierce the gap. The player all the way at deep mid wicket manages to come back and cut that off for just the 2. 20 runs on the board. 12 of 5. Aniel just needs a couple of boundaries to ease the pressure. This time it's an outswinger, and you know what? Aniel just smashes it in the zone off the middle of the bat. Over deep extra cover for a 6. And with that, the required run rate just drops immediately down. It's just 6 runs needed off 4 balls, and he's gonna finish it off in style. A pull shot over deep square leg for another 6, and Aniel, congratulations, he is the champion of ILG Cup Season 3 WCC Rivals online tournament number 2 for the day, and walks away with 350 rupees of prize money. Congratulations to Rudra as well, a wonderful effort, manages to come second. Thank you so much for all the viewers who tuned in. It's been 2 amazing tournaments here today. We will continue to do this every day. There's a tournament from 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock, and the second tournament being from 4 o'clock to 5 o'clock. Every single day, free to register and play, but first come first serve, only 8 players per tournament. Don't forget to go ahead and check out the registration. The link is in the description. Go ahead, join us for the tournaments every day. Thank you so much again for all the people who tuned in. I'm Shade Slayer, signing off tomorrow again at 3:30 p.m. Until then, keep gaming.